beat them because we're superior in strats.
And there you go right there, because you talk about, you look at their matchups when they face each other this year in 2009. Classic as a whole, 85% of the time, they're in the negative. Triggers Down is in the positive. So definitely, if they get their shots on, they got the BR battles going down, they're winning them, they got a chance to pull out this series.
Hey, but guys, we do have to come back in and take a more recent look at the scoreboard here. Once we started talking, you know, it really was just Triggers Down, and they've been coming back in this game, and a lot of it is due to this guy we're watching here with the sword in his back pocket. Pistol was on a 6-kill spree, and his BR, especially his long-range BR, has really heated up. So 3 down for Triggers Down. As we start talking about one team, the other one starts to play well as Classic grabs the oddball once again. Gostiami is set up in pink too. You see Pistol going to be charging him, but he's got to look out because Soldier 187 just came to back him up. And Pistol doesn't care. He slaps Gostiami in the back, coming up behind Soldier 187, who's trying to run away. Pink 1. And now Triggers Down is starting to get that team shut down, Scott.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say there, Chris. You're seeing Pistola and Hines, yeah, coming pink 1 and pink 2 simultaneously, and then taking over control by themselves. And the beauty about this is, since the ball's in the base, they know Classic's going to spawn in the other base, and they can set up accordingly.
And they also know that their teammates are going to spawn over there as well, most likely underneath their opponent. And there you see as SK and Hysteria were taken down, but they get enough distraction to allow Hines to grab the ball for another 20 seconds as Triggers Down takes the lead here. It's now 102 to 97, just as I thought that Classic was going to get the ball and run away like they did in the game against Carbon. Triggers Down comes right back and ties this thing up, and then they go on to take the lead. Let's jump on board with Hysteria. He has no shield. He's the last member alive for TD. We're going to listen in once again with the TD squad.
Right, 1, blue 2, pink 3, blue side. Pink 3, blue side. Watch red 2 behind baiting him up. Pink 3, 1 in. Red card, red side. Red card, red card, pink 2, hello, pink 2. Red card, pink 2, goes. Pink 1 red. Red 2 behind you. All set. Pink, red 2, pink. He jumped over my name. On ball. Ball is shot. He's in the pink corner. Pink pocket. Good. There's one car side. Pink pocket. No guard. I know. Under the bubble. You get shot. It's dead. Two dead. Red 2, last one. Get ball.
Where's this one?
Going under red. I don't know if it's Pink 2 shots. Part 3. Part 3 is 2 shots.
Let's go, sick, guys.
Red car. Red 2. Red 2 from red car.
Let us know if we need to rotate.
Go back to the car. Hold on.
Sick.
And Triggers Down has Classic right where they want him. You see SK, he's sitting on the opposite side of the map, and he knows that all Classic members will spawn the farthest away as possible from him. And he's got teammates to help him. They're going to be watching pink side, and you see a lot of what SK is doing here is just throwing long-range grenades and cleaning up kills, Scott.
And oh wow, I just saw Hysteria just get an awesome double kill. But Hysteria, what he did right there, he let Hines and Pistola control pink tower, SK's in the base, and Hysteria was just running around, keeping them busy at the base. And by doing that, they couldn't get control of pink, couldn't get control of car, and they couldn't put shots in the balls.
And Classic is going to have to find a way to sneak up behind SK. He's doing a great job of watching that car side and communicating. And JT Bravo, he has really stepped up the communication here for the Triggers Down squad. Pistola, I got to show you his death screen. He just got 2 stickies. One of them was after he was dead. And that was, after a 5-kill spree. And it's really just a great setup here from TD. What does Classic need to do to break this strat?
What Classic needs to do is get the guy underneath their base who's dying out. They let Hysteria run around for a long time. They need to kill that guy, and as soon as they do that, they need to just get rid of pink tower, just say, we got to push car, keep the guy in the base, have some shots lay down car side, and then just take a brisk push.
Well, Classic was in the lead when they had a minute 14. Now you're looking at about like an 80-second lead here from Triggers Down. They're just 60 seconds away. Classic needs to make a push soon, and you see they can feel that pressure as Gostiami and friends are charging hard on SK, but there's just a great protection from Hysteria and friends.
Hysteria is playing unbelievable. I didn't believe SK when he told me that, but Hysteria is playing like how I used to see him playing in the 2008 season.
And now we see as Hines going to push in, helping out. up in the blue base. He's going to have to watch out for Best Man, who's pushing from pink too. And his shots, predicting Best Man to jump up. Best Man, known for his jumping abilities, he's going to get shot in the face. I think Triggers Down has got this one locked. But if Classic does get the ball, we've seen them able to run around the map and escape from their enemies. Let's see what they can do, especially if it's in the hands of this guy, Ghost Ayami. Here, Ghost Ayami calling out the strats. Someone go pink. They have, it looks like Soldier 187 sitting over there on Carbine's side. And now, Scott, we got to talk about this Classic team a little bit. This is the first time I've had a chance to commentate this team all season long. They haven't made it far enough in the winners bracket to be featured on ESPN Saturday night or the MLG Championship Sunday. What is it about this team that makes them so good? They've been consistently finishing in the top 6.
I'm going to have to give it to the leadership of Ghost Ayami. As soon as he came in, their placings went from 13 and a lucky 6th to consistent 6th, beating Instinct and other top-name teams. Ghost Ayami pretty much just took control. And what he told me after the land when they beat Straight, he goes, my teammates just pretty much listened to me, and they put a lot of trust into me, and because of that, we're doing very well.
And they should have. You talk about Ghost Ayami. Chig said that, he taught them a lot of things about the game that they didn't know. He said Chig said he knows that he's a lot smarter in this game because of Ghost Ayami.
And now we're watching as it's about panic time here for Team Classic. They're about, we have 120 seconds left in the game, and they're down by 100. And I think this one we can pretty much chalk up here for Triggers Down. And they're going to be down now 2-1 in this series, and they're going to have to do a lot to come back in this series, Scott. But they have 2 more games to work with. What do? They haven't been down at all in this series so far this tournament. What are they going to have to do to turn this around?
They're just going to have to come out firing. They can't let these 2 losses get to their heads. A lot of times you see a team come out, win the first one, and then just kind of give up on themselves. They just have to stay positive and realize, hey, we can beat this team. We beat them the first game. We've competed with them in the first 5 minutes of this game. We just have to play our game.
All right, and there you have it right there. Triggers Down, taking that game to go up 2-1. Let's take a look at the stats.
Yeah, awful game out of I Got Your Pistola. Just kidding. 37 kills, 19 deaths with 19 assists. That's going to be a plus 18. Your 3-time MVP, putting up those MVP-like numbers.
It just makes you make a face. Just plus 18.
Yeah, where does that come from?
Anyway, how do you get 37 when your teammates have 18 kills? It's just crazy. It must be the Gatorade.
That's the hair.
Filled with Dr. Pepper.
It's the hair.
All right. It's the hair.
See, he knows it.
All right, we're geared up for game number 4. Don't go anywhere because we're going to stay right here and go into game number 4. Triggers Down 2, Classic 1. They need to tie this one up to stay in it.
And this one, Scott, there's